Hey there. Did you know that the wrong breakfast could be silently stealing your strength, leaving you tired, achy, and even at risk of serious health problems? It's scary, but true. One bad choice in the morning could set you up for a day of fatigue, or worse, long-term issues like muscle loss or diabetes complications. But don't worry. The right breakfast can transform your day, giving you energy, keeping your muscles strong, and helping you live life to the fullest. Breakfast isn't just another meal for us seniors. It's the fuel that powers our bodies after a long night's rest. It stabilizes our blood sugar, protects our muscles, and keeps us feeling sharp and active. Choose wisely, and you're setting yourself up for vitality and independence. Choose poorly, and you could be draining your energy or even hurting your health. Let me tell you about Tom, a 74-year-old retiree from Omaha, Nebraska. Tom loved his sugary cereal and orange juice every morning. He thought it was a quick, healthy way to start his day. But over time, he started feeling sluggish. His joints ached, and he struggled to climb stairs. His doctor warned him those sugary breakfasts were spiking his blood sugar and weakening his muscles, putting him at risk for diabetes and falls. Tom ignored the advice, thinking it wasn't a big deal. A few months later, he had a scary fall that landed him in the hospital with a fractured hip. It was a wake-up call he wished he'd heeded sooner. That's why today, we're diving into the 4 breakfast foods you need to ditch right now to avoid Tom's fate, and the 4 superfoods that'll keep you strong, energized, and ready to enjoy every moment. Stick with us, and we'll show you how to make mornings your secret weapon for a healthier, happier life. 4 breakfast foods that the elderly should avoid immediately. 1. High sugar cereals. Listen up, folks. That bowl of sugary cereal you're eating every morning could be a hidden enemy, quietly robbing your energy, weakening your muscles, and even setting you up for serious health troubles, like diabetes or dangerous falls. It's a scary thought, isn't it? Those colorful boxes might look harmless, but for us seniors, they can spell disaster. Today, we're diving into why sugary breakfast cereals are one of the worst choices you can make, and how ditching them can help you stay strong, active, and full of life. Let's uncover the truth and make sure your mornings are fueling your health, not harming it. Sugary cereals are like a wolf in sheep's clothing. They taste sweet and seem like an easy breakfast, but they're packed with refined sugars that cause your blood sugar to spike like a rocket. For seniors whose bodies are less efficient at handling these spikes, this can lead to a crash that leaves you tired, cranky, and dragging by mid-morning. Worse, these cereals are often stripped of fiber-healthy fats and protein, the nutrients your body needs to stay satisfied and keep your muscles strong. Over time, this sugar overload can speed up sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that makes it harder to walk, climb stairs, or even get out of a chair. And that's not all. The extra sugar can pile on pounds, increase inflammation, and raise your risk of chronic conditions like type 2 diabetes. It's a recipe for feeling sluggish and losing the independence you cherish. Let's meet Harry Montgomery, a 76-year-old retired engineer from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Harry used to start his day with a big bowl of sugary cereal, thinking it was a light, quick option. But he started noticing joint stiffness, fatigue, and trouble keeping up with his daily walks. His doctor pointed to his breakfast as the culprit, explaining how the sugar was causing blood sugar swings and muscle loss. Harry made a smart switch to oatmeal topped with nuts and berries. Within weeks, he felt like a new man, more energy, stronger muscles, and no more mid-morning slumps. His walks became enjoyable again, and he even started gardening with his grandkids. Harry's story shows how a small change can make a big difference. Now, consider Betty Johnson, a 73-year-old grandmother from Toledo, Ohio. Like Harry, Betty loved her sugary cereal, pouring herself a bowl every morning with a glass of juice. Her doctor warned her that this habit was spiking her blood sugar and weakening her muscles, putting her at risk for falls and diabetes complications. Betty brushed it off, thinking, "It's just cereal. How bad can it be?" But a few months later, her fatigue got worse, and she took a bad fall while carrying groceries. She ended up in the hospital with a sprained ankle and a bruised spirit. Tests showed her blood sugar was dangerously unstable, and her muscle strength had declined sharply. Betty's wake-up call was painful, and she wished she'd listened sooner. Don't let this happen to you. So what's the fix? Say goodbye to sugary cereals and hello to whole grains, like oatmeal quinoa or whole wheat toast. These options are packed with fiber to keep your blood sugar steady, plus protein and healthy fats to fuel your muscles. Try a bowl of oatmeal with a sprinkle of almonds and some blueberries. It's delicious, filling, and keeps you going strong. You'll feel the difference in your energy, your strength, and even your mood. Here's the bottom line. That bowl of sugary cereal might seem like a friend, but it's breaking down your body bit by bit. Don't let it ruin your mornings or your health. Take control today. Swap out those sugary flakes for nutrient-packed whole grains and give your body the fuel it deserves. Your muscles, your energy, and your future self will thank you. So tell me, are you ready to ditch the cereal and start your day the healthy way? Stick with us, because we've got more breakfast mistakes to avoid and superfoods to embrace. Let's keep you strong and thriving. 2. Fruit juice. Hold on, folks. That glass of fruit juice you sip every morning, thinking it's a healthy boost, could be a sugary trap. Spiking your blood sugar, draining your energy, and even weakening your muscles until you're at risk of serious health scares. It's shocking, but true. For us seniors, that healthy juice might be doing more harm than good. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on why fruit juice is one of the worst breakfast choices you can make, and how swapping it out can keep you strong, energized, and ready to enjoy life. Let's dive in and protect your mornings. You might think fruit juice is a great way to get your vitamins, but here's the hard truth. Most store-bought juices, even those labeled 100% juice, are loaded with sugar and stripped of the fiber found in whole fruits. Without that fiber, the sugar hits your bloodstream like a tidal wave, causing your blood sugar to soar and then crash. For seniors whose bodies aren't as good at handling these spikes, this can leave you feeling tired, hungry, and foggy by mid-morning. Worse, these sugar surges can weaken your muscles over time, making it harder to stay active or even stay steady on your feet. That lack of fiber also means juice doesn't fill you up, so you're more likely to snack or overeat, later packing on pounds and stressing your body. For those with insulin resistance or prediabetes, juice can make things worse, raising your risk of serious complications. Take Gloria Thomas, a 70-year-old retired nurse from Toledo, Ohio. Gloria used to love her morning orange juice, believing it was a wholesome start. But she started feeling sluggish with muscle aches that made her daily chores a struggle. After tracking her diet, she realized her juice was the problem. Her doctor suggested switching to veggie smoothies with whole fruits and protein. Gloria gave it a try, blending spinach berries and a scoop of protein powder. Within days, her energy soared. Her muscle pain faded, and she felt stronger than she had in years. Gloria's story proves that a simple swap can transform your mornings. Now, let's talk about Frank Wilson, a 72-year-old retiree from Boise, Idaho. Frank also loved his daily juice, downing a big glass of apple juice with breakfast. His doctor warned him that the sugar was spiking his blood sugar and weakening his muscles, increasing his risk of diabetes and falls. Frank shrugged it off, saying, "It's just juice." But a few months later, his fatigue worsened, and he stumbled while walking his dog, twisting his knee badly. At the hospital, tests showed his blood sugar was out of control, and his muscle strength had plummeted. Frank's injury kept him off his feet for weeks, and he regretted not listening sooner. Don't let this be you. Here's the fix. Skip the juice and choose whole fruits or veggie-based smoothies. Whole apples, berries, or a handful of spinach in a smoothie give you fiber vitamins and steady energy without the sugar spikes. Try water with a splash of lemon for a refreshing sugar-free start. Your body will thank you. So let's make a promise today. Ditch that sugary juice and protect your muscles, your energy, and your health. Choose whole fruits to fuel your body right. Are you ready to make the switch and feel stronger every morning? Stay with us for more tips to supercharge your breakfast. 3. Low-fat yogurt. Hey friends, that low-fat yogurt you're spooning up every morning, thinking it's a health hero, could be a sneaky trap. Stripping away your muscle strength, spiking your blood sugar, and leaving you at risk of fatigue or even dangerous falls. It's a frightening truth for us seniors that diet-friendly yogurt might be doing more harm than good. Today, we're exposing why low-fat yogurt is a breakfast mistake you need to ditch, and how making one simple swap can keep your muscles strong, your energy high, and your body thriving. Let's get to it and save your mornings. You might think low-fat yogurt is a smart choice. Less fat, fewer calories, right? Wrong. Here's the real story. Low-fat yogurt is often stripped of the healthy fats. Your body needs to rebuild muscles, absorb vitamins, and stay energized. Those fats are crucial for seniors, helping repair muscle tissue and keep your joints moving smoothly. Without them, you're left with a weak foundation, making it harder to stay active or recover from a walk or a workout. To make matters worse, many low-fat yogurts are packed with added sugars to boost flavor. That sugar sends your blood sugar soaring, then crashing, leaving you tired, hungry, and foggy by noon. Over time, these sugar spikes can block muscle repair, speed up age-related muscle loss, and even raise your risk of insulin resistance or diabetes. It's a nutritional trap that robs you of the strength and vitality you need to live life fully. Meet Phyllis Washington, a 75-year-old retired teacher from Charlotte, North Carolina. Phyllis used to eat low-fat yogurt every morning, convinced it was the healthiest option. But she felt sluggish, gained weight, and struggled with her daily walks. Her nutritionist spotted the problem. Her yogurt was low on protein and healthy fats, but high in sugar, starving her muscles. Phyllis switched to full-fat Greek yogurt, rich in protein and good fats. Within weeks, her energy soared. Her stamina improved, and she felt stronger than ever. She even started dancing with her grandkids again. Phyllis's story shows how the right yogurt can transform your health. Now let's talk about Dorothy Miller, a 71-year-old from Spokane, Washington. Dorothy also loved her low-fat yogurt, eating it daily, despite her doctor's warning that the sugar and lack of fats were weakening her muscles and spiking her blood sugar. She thought, "It's just yogurt. How bad can it be?" But months later, her fatigue worsened and she tripped while gardening, fracturing her wrist. Tests revealed her blood sugar was unstable, and her muscle strength had plummeted, raising her risk of more falls. Dorothy's recovery was slow and painful, and she wished she'd made the change sooner. Don't let this happen to you. Here's the fix: swap low-fat yogurt for full-fat Greek yogurt. It's packed with protein to build muscle-healthy fats to fuel your body and probiotics to support your gut. Try it with a handful of berries or a sprinkle of nuts for a delicious, muscle-friendly breakfast. Your body will feel the difference. Low-fat yogurt isn't your friend, it's a muscle thief. Ditch it today and choose full-fat Greek yogurt to keep your strength, energy, and health on track. Are you ready to make this game-changing swap? Stick with us for more breakfast tips to keep you vibrant and strong. 4. Muffins. Listen up, folks. That sweet, fluffy muffin you grab with your morning coffee could be a silent saboteur, packing your body with sugar, sapping your strength, and setting you up for aches, fatigue, or even a dangerous fall. It's a scary wake-up call. For us seniors, those bakery treats are far from harmless. Today, we're uncovering why muffins are one of the worst breakfast choices you can make, and how swapping them out can keep you energized, strong, and ready to seize the day. Let's dive in and protect your mornings. You might think a muffin is a light, innocent way to start your day, but here's the truth. Most muffins, especially store-bought ones, are loaded with refined sugar-white flour and unhealthy fats. These ingredients hit your system like a sugar bomb, spiking your blood sugar and then sending it crashing down. For seniors, this roller coaster can leave you tired, irritable, and foggy by mid-morning. Worse, the lack of fiber and protein in muffins means they don't fill you up, so you're hungry again, soon reaching for snacks that pile on pounds. Over time, these sugar spikes can inflame your body, weaken your muscles, and speed up sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that makes walking or climbing stairs a struggle. If you're at risk for diabetes, muffins are even more dangerous, pushing your blood sugar to risky levels and increasing complications. It's a sweet treat with a bitter cost. Let's meet Vera Harding, a 72-year-old retired nurse from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Vera used to love her morning blueberry muffin, thinking it was a cozy start to her day. But she started feeling sluggish with muscle cramps that made her daily walks painful. Her doctor pointed to her muffins, explaining they were spiking her blood sugar and starving her muscles. Vera switched to whole-grain toast with avocado and hard-boiled eggs. Within weeks, her energy soared. Her aches faded, and she felt stronger than ever. She even started joining her grandkids for bike rides. Vera's story shows how a small change can bring big rewards. Now consider George Thompson, a 74-year-old from Tulsa, Oklahoma. George also loved his daily muffin, grabbing a chocolate chip one from the bakery. His doctor warned that the sugar and refined flour were weakening his muscles and raising his diabetes risk. But George laughed it off, saying, "It's just a muffin." Months later, his fatigue worsened and he slipped while mowing the lawn, fracturing his ankle. Tests showed his blood sugar was dangerously high and his muscle strength had plummeted, making recovery tough. George's injury sidelined him for months, and he wished he'd listened. Don't let this be your story. Here's the fix: ditch muffins and choose whole grain options like whole wheat toast oatmeal or whole grain waffles. These are packed with fiber and nutrients to keep your blood sugar steady and your muscles fueled. Pair them with protein like eggs or nut butter for a breakfast that keeps you strong. Try whole grain toast with avocado and a sprinkle of seeds. It's tasty and keeps you going. Don't let muffins steal your morning strength. Kick them to the curb and embrace whole grains to protect your muscles, energy, and health. Are you ready to swap that muffin for a breakfast that powers your day? Stay with us for more tips to keep you vibrant and thriving. 4. Superfoods for breakfast to keep seniors healthy and active. 1. Whole grains. Hey there, friends. Did you know that skipping the right breakfast foods could be silently draining your energy, weakening your muscles, and leaving you vulnerable to falls, or even chronic illnesses like diabetes? It's a scary thought, but true. For us seniors, the wrong morning fuel can sap our strength and steal our independence. But don't worry. Today, we're shining a spotlight on whole grains, a powerhouse breakfast choice that can keep you strong, energized, and ready to enjoy every day. Let's dive in and discover how this simple swap can transform your mornings and your life. Whole grains like oatmeal, quinoa, and whole wheat bread are like sustainable fuel for your body. Unlike sugary cereals or white toast, which spike your blood sugar and leave you crashing, whole grains are packed with fiber B vitamins, magnesium, and iron. These nutrients work together to keep your blood sugar steady, so you avoid those mid-morning slumps that make you feel tired or foggy. The fiber also helps your digestion, keeping things moving smoothly and helping you maintain a healthy weight. For seniors, whole grains are a game changer for muscle health. They provide the energy your muscles need to stay strong, helping you walk, garden, or play with your grandkids without feeling worn out. Plus, they lower inflammation and support heart health, reducing your risk of chronic diseases. It's a breakfast choice that gives you strength and vitality day after day. Let's meet Clara Martin, a 78-year-old retired teacher from Salt Lake City, Utah. Clara used to eat white toast every morning, but she felt sluggish and struggled with constipation. Her doctor suggested switching to steel-cut oats with almond butter and fresh fruit. Clara gave it a try, and within a week she was amazed. Her energy soared, her digestion improved, and she no longer felt that afternoon slump. She even started taking longer walks with her dog, feeling stronger and more vibrant. Clara's story shows how whole grains can make you feel like a new person ready to embrace life. Now, consider Ed Larson, a 75-year-old from Rochester, New York. Ed stuck to his sugary cereal and white bread, despite his nutritionist's advice to try whole grains. She warned that his breakfast was spiking his blood sugar and starving his muscles, increasing his risk of diabetes and falls. Ed thought it's just breakfast. What's the harm? But months later, his fatigue worsened and he tripped while climbing stairs, fracturing his hip. Tests showed his blood sugar was unstable and his muscle strength had declined sharply. Ed's recovery was long and painful, and he regretted ignoring the advice. Don't let this happen to you. Here's how to start. Swap out white bread or sugary cereal for whole grains. Try a bowl of oatmeal with walnuts and berries, or whole wheat toast with avocado. These meals are tasty, filling, and keep your muscles fueled. You'll feel stronger, steadier, and more energized. Don't let the wrong breakfast rob you of your strength. Embrace whole grains to power your mornings and protect your health. Are you ready to make this simple change for a stronger, healthier you? Stick with us for more breakfast. Superfoods to keep you thriving. 2. Butter. Did you know that missing out on the right breakfast foods could be quietly sapping your strength, leaving your muscles achy and putting you at risk for serious falls or heart troubles? It's a frightening thought, isn't it? For us seniors, skipping the right nutrients can make daily tasks feel like climbing a mountain. But don't worry. Today, we're spotlighting avocados, a creamy, nutrient-packed superfood that can rescue your mornings and your health. Let's dive in and see how this green gem can keep you strong, energized, and ready to live life to the fullest. Avocados are like a lifeline for your body. They're loaded with monounsaturated fats, the good kind that help repair your muscles, reduce inflammation, and keep your joints moving smoothly. For seniors, these fats are essential for absorbing vitamins like D and E, which support strong bones and muscles. Avocados also pack fiber to keep you full longer so you're not snacking all day or gaining extra pounds. Plus, they're rich in potassium, which balances electrolytes and prevents those painful muscle cramps that can sneak up after a walk or gardening. Unlike sugary or processed breakfasts that spike your blood sugar and leave you sluggish, avocados provide steady energy, keeping you sharp and active. They're also great for your heart-lowering bad cholesterol and reducing your risk of heart disease. It's a delicious way to fuel your body and stay vibrant. Let's meet Martha Stevens, a 74-year-old retired librarian from Madison, Wisconsin. Martha used to feel tired and sore after her morning walks, struggling to keep up her active lifestyle. Her nutritionist suggested adding avocados to her breakfast, so she started spreading half an avocado on whole grain toast. Within days, Martha noticed a big change. Her energy surged, her muscle soreness faded, and she felt stronger than she had in years. She even started hiking with her friends again, full of zest. Martha's story shows how avocados can turn your mornings into a springboard for a healthier, happier day. Now, consider Helen Carter, a 73-year-old from Tucson, Arizona. Helen's doctor urged her to add healthy fats like avocados to her breakfast, warning that her low-fat diet was weakening her muscles and raising her risk of falls and heart issues. Helen ignored the advice, sticking to her sugary cereal and juice, thinking fats were the enemy. A few months later, her fatigue worsened, and she stumbled while carrying laundry, fracturing her wrist. Tests showed her muscle strength had declined and her cholesterol levels were creeping up, putting her heart at risk. Helen's recovery was tough, and she wished she'd embraced avocados sooner. Don't let this be your story. Here's how to start. Add avocados to your breakfast. Spread some on whole grain toast, blend it into a smoothie with spinach and berries, or pair it with scrambled eggs for a creamy boost. It's easy, tasty, and keeps your muscles and heart happy. Don't let the wrong breakfast steal your strength. Add avocados to your mornings to power your muscles, protect your heart, and feel your best. Are you ready to make this delicious change for a stronger, healthier you? Stay with us for more superfoods to keep you thriving. 3. Eggs. Did you know that skipping the right breakfast could be quietly robbing your muscles, leaving your joints aching, and putting you at risk for falls or even losing your independence? It's a scary thought, isn't it? For us, seniors missing out on key nutrients can turn daily tasks into a struggle. But don't worry. Today, we're shining a light on eggs, a protein-packed superfood that can power your mornings and keep you strong. Let's dive in and discover how this simple food can help you stay active, flexible, and full of life. Eggs are like the champion of breakfast foods. They're loaded with high-quality protein, the building blocks your muscles need to stay strong and recover after a walk or a day with the grandkids. For seniors, this protein is crucial to prevent sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that can make getting up from a chair or climbing stairs tough. Eggs also pack vitamin D, which keeps your bones sturdy and supports muscle function, reducing your risk of falls. Plus, They have healthy fats that fuel your brain joints and energy levels without spiking your blood sugar like sugary cereals do. Whether scrambled, boiled, or poached eggs give you steady energy to tackle your day, all while keeping you full and satisfied. They're low in calories, but high in nutrients, making them a perfect choice for maintaining a healthy weight and staying vibrant. Let's meet Walter Patterson, a 79-year-old retired architect from Portland, Oregon. Walter used to eat plain oatmeal every morning, but he noticed his arms and legs felt weaker and his joints ached more. His nutritionist suggested adding eggs to his breakfast, so he started enjoying an omelet with spinach or a hard-boiled egg with whole-grain toast. Within weeks, Walter felt stronger. His joint pain eased, and he had more energy for his daily walks. He even started playing catch with his grandkids again. Walter's story shows how eggs can transform your strength and zest for life. Now, consider Rose Thompson, a 76-year-old from Louisville, Kentucky. Rose's doctor urged her to eat protein-rich foods like eggs, warning that her low-protein diet was weakening her muscles and bones, increasing her risk of fractures. Rose ignored the advice, sticking to her sugary muffins and juice, thinking protein wasn't a big deal. A few months later, her fatigue worsened and she slipped while gardening, breaking her collarbone. Tests showed her muscle mass had declined, and her low vitamin D levels were making her bones brittle. Rose's recovery was long and painful, and she wished she'd added eggs sooner. Don't let this be you. Here's how to start add eggs to your breakfast. Try a boiled egg with whole-grain toast, a veggie-packed omelet, or scrambled eggs with avocado. They're quick, tasty, and give your muscles the boost they need. Pair them with greens or whole grains for a complete meal. Don't let a weak breakfast steal your strength. Add eggs to your mornings to power your muscles, protect your bones, and feel your best. Are you ready to make eggs your breakfast champion? Stay with us for more superfoods to keep you thriving. For berries. Hey there, friends. Did you know that missing out on the right breakfast foods could be silently fueling inflammation in your body, slowing your recovery and leaving you at risk for painful muscle aches or even dangerous falls? It's a scary thought, isn't it? For us, seniors, skipping key nutrients can make every step feel harder and steal our joy for daily activities. But don't worry. Today, we're shining a light on berries, tiny, nutritional gems that can transform your mornings and keep you vibrant. Let's dive in and discover how these sweet powerhouses can protect your muscles, boost your energy, and help you live life to the fullest. Berries like blueberries. Strawberries and blackberries are like nature's medicine for your body. They're bursting with antioxidants, especially flavonoids, which fight inflammation and protect your muscles from the wear and tear of aging. For seniors, this is a big deal. Less inflammation means less muscle soreness and faster recovery after gardening, walking, or playing with grandkids. Berries are also rich in vitamin C, which helps build collagen to keep your joints, ligaments, and tendons strong. Plus, their fiber steadies your blood sugar, preventing the energy crashes you get from sugary breakfasts. This steady energy keeps you sharp and active all morning. The fiber also supports digestion, helping you maintain a healthy weight and avoid bloating or discomfort. Berries are a delicious way to nourish your body, reduce pain, and stay energized for the things you love. Let's meet Margaret Ferguson, a 78-year-old retired teacher from Tucson, Arizona. Margaret used to feel stiff and sore after her gardening sessions, and her recovery took longer than it used to. Her doctor suggested adding berries to her breakfast, so she started tossing a cup of blueberries into her oatmeal. Within a couple of weeks, Margaret was amazed. Her muscle soreness eased, her energy soared, and she felt more limber than ever. She even started teaching her grandkids how to plant flowers full of vitality. Margaret's story shows how berries can make you feel stronger and more alive. Now, consider Arthur Brooks, a 77-year-old from Savannah, Georgia. Arthur's doctor urged him to eat antioxidant-rich foods like berries, warning that his diet of muffins and juice was fueling inflammation and weakening his muscles, raising his risk of falls. Arthur brushed it off, thinking, "I don't need fancy fruits." But a few months later, his joint pain worsened, and he stumbled while walking his dog, fracturing his elbow. Tests showed high inflammation levels and declining muscle strength, slowing his recovery. Arthur's injury kept him from his beloved walks for months, and he wished he'd added berries sooner. Don't let this be you. Here's how to start. Add berries to your breakfast. Toss them into Greek yogurt, blend them into a smoothie with spinach, or enjoy them fresh as a sweet snack. They're easy, tasty, and pack a powerful health punch. Don't let inflammation and weak muscles steal your mornings. Add berries to your breakfast to protect your body, ease your aches, and feel your best. Are you ready to make these nutritional gems part of your day? Stay with us for more superfoods to keep you thriving. A smart breakfast can change your life. Imagine waking up each morning feeling strong, energized, and ready to tackle the day, without aches, fatigue, or worry about your health slipping away. That's the power of choosing the right foods for your morning meal. For us seniors, a thoughtful breakfast does so much more than fill your stomach. It's the key to keeping your muscles strong, your energy steady, and your body healthy, so you can live independently and enjoy every moment with your loved ones. A smart breakfast protects your muscles by fighting sarcopenia, that age-related muscle loss that can make simple tasks like walking or lifting groceries harder. By choosing nutrient-rich foods, you'll boost your strength and flexibility, making it easier to stay active, whether it's gardening, dancing, or playing with your grandkids. You'll also enjoy sustained energy, saying goodbye to those mid-morning slumps that leave you foggy or tired. Instead, you'll feel alert and ready for whatever the day brings. Beyond that, the right breakfast stabilizes your blood sugar, supports your heart, and keeps your digestion running smoothly, helping you maintain a healthy weight and feel your best. All of this adds up to a better quality of life, living independently, staying joyful, and savoring every day with confidence and vitality. Here's the exciting part you can start today. One small change in your breakfast can lead to a stronger, healthier, longer life. Are you ready? First, ditch those harmful foods: sugary cereals, fruit juices, low-fat yogurt, and muffins. They're stealing your energy and strength. Instead, embrace 4 superfoods: whole grains, avocados, eggs, and berries. Try a simple, delicious meal like oatmeal topped with berries and nuts, or whole grain toast with avocado and a boiled egg. These choices are easy, tasty, and pack the nutrients your body craves. We want to hear from you. What's on your breakfast plate right now? Share your story in the comments below, and let's inspire each other. If you found these tips helpful, give us a like, share this with your friends, and follow Longevity Way for more secrets to thriving as a senior. Your mornings are a chance to love your body and live fully, so make them count. Let's make a pact today. No more breakfasts that hold you back. Choose foods that lift you up, fuel your strength, and spark your joy. You deserve to feel vibrant every single day. And it all starts with your next meal. So grab that oatmeal, slice up an avocado, and take the first step toward a healthier, happier you. Here's to mornings that power your life, and a future full of energy and love.